If you're looking to get leads, steady, stable, predictable leads for your junk removal business, then watch this video. Hey guys, my name's Rob and I'm from ClicksGeek. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how we were able to generate 46 leads for a local junk removal business in their market within the first 30 days using nothing but Google Ads, and how you can implement exactly what I'm about to show you for yourself, for your own business, to generate your own lead. All right, guys, welcome to Google Ads, right? If you're not familiar, this is what the Google Ads platform looks like on the back end, where you can run marketing campaigns generating leads through Google. So before I get into this case study for this first 30 days for this client, I just want to put this out there for you guys. What you're about to see is a template. It's a blueprint. We have dozens and dozens of junk removal clients all across the country in different markets. So if this is something that you want us to run for you and just clone what we have that we use for all of our clients and just get repeatable leads like this, then there's going to be a link in the description below this video. You can click to apply to work with us. And assuming your market is not taken and it's not filled up already, then we can have a discussion about rolling this campaign out for your junk removal business. All right, that said, let's get right into it. Last 30 days, right? January 18th, 2023 to February 16th, 2023. Brand new campaign. This guy's spending a lot, $200 a day. Excuse me. You do not need to spend $200 a day to get great results in junk removal marketing. You do need to spend at least $100 though, Monday through Friday. It's just one of those things. If you really want results and you're serious about your business and generating leads, then you're going to have to spend some marketing money to grow. So I would recommend at least $100 a day, Monday through Friday, to get this going and really start getting some leads in your business. So this guy is running a little higher, $200 a day, Monday through Friday. In the first 30 days, he's gotten 114 clicks, 1,320 impressions, an 8.64% click-through rate, which is perfect. Perfect. That's right where we want to be. Average cost per click is $18.50. Don't let that scare you. The average cost per click is not what matters. It's a vanity metric. It doesn't matter. The only metric that matters is the cost per lead, right? So don't worry about that. A lot of people get hung up on the cost per click. It's totally irrelevant. The total cost they spent in the last 30 days for their marketing campaign was $2,109, and they've gotten 46 leads. Now, these are not, email submits. These are full contact form submits. These are phone calls. That's all we're counting as a lead. And I'm going to actually show you the ratio of contact forms to inbound phone calls that are coming for this guy in the last 30 days. So we're going to go into that next. And the cost per lead is $45.85. So anything under $50 for junk removal is right where we want to be. That's the ideal target. Obviously, the lower the better. It really, really depends on the market, guys, of what you're going to get cost per lead wise. There's guys who have 45 like this. There's guys who have 30. There's guys who have 65 to 75. It really just depends on the market. Every market's different, and the cost per click is what's going to determine that, based on the population and stuff like that. Their conversion rate is totally insane. 40% conversion rate, which is unicorn status for Google Ads. So that's every 100 visits we send this landing page from our campaign, 40 of those are becoming leads for our client, right? So we can predictably scale this campaign now that we have our numbers. That's what we can do for anyone, really. And this is what you should be doing for your Google Ads campaigns too. So in the next part of this video, I'm going to walk you through the conversion actions so I can show you the phone call to lead contact form ratio. And then we're going to dive into the keywords, and I'll walk you through all the keywords we're using that you guys can use yourself as well to target and go after. Okay, so if we go up to tools and settings, go to conversions, we're actually going to see our conversion actions that we have set up for the client here. Now, there's only 3 that we're focusing on, okay? That is the call extension leads, that's the phone call conversion action, and the contact form conversion action. That's all we're tracking for this current campaign. So right off the bat, call extension lead sent 12 phone calls. Now, what a call extension lead is simply a call tracking number that we've attached to the client's ad. So we know where all these calls are coming from for the call extension lead. So everything is coming from this specific conversion action. This basically means that they are seeing the client's ad in Google when they search on their mobile devices, and they're just clicking to call. So there's 12 inbound phone calls in the last 30 days that came from call extensions. Next up, we have contact form leads. These are full contact forms, guys. This is not just an email, like I said before. This is name, email, phone number, drop down box that's choose the junk service they need, and then a little message box that says tell us about the type of junk you removed. Right, so you're getting detailed information, and that sent 18 leads. So there's 18 contact forms submitted, 18 leads, and we had 12 inbound phone calls from the call extension leads. And then we're going to come down here to our phone call conversion action. Now, what this is anyone who comes to the landing page and calls one of the call tracking numbers on the landing page, right? So they see our ad, they click the ad, they come to the landing page, and they just end up calling one of the phone numbers on the landing page that they see because they're all tracking numbers. And that drove 16 inbound phone calls. So you can see here there's a heavy ratio of more phone calls to contact forms. I think there's 18 contact forms and I don't know, what was that, 28 phone calls? So that's a great ratio. We want the phone calls. We want more phone calls. They typically turn into paying customers at a higher percentage than contact forms do. So that's a great start. So next, let's go right into the client's keywords, and I'll show you guys the keywords. You can take them for yourself as well. So we're back out into the campaign level. We're going to go in and look at the ad groups. And you'll see here we have a bunch of different ad groups that we're going after. Actually 20. We're only showing 10 here. So if we go all the way down, you'll see all the ad groups are going after. A lot of geo ad groups, cool stuff like that. So we have a target CPA set at 50. We're obviously coming in a little under that. And that's good. And you can set that target CPA. We found that if you set it anywhere below 50, it's really going to start slowing down your lead volume. And also it's going to affect your daily budget. So you might not spend your full daily budget. That's a big issue we see with junk removal campaigns is people want cheap leads, but they also want volume. And it's a really hard balancing act to be able to get the leads at, that target CPA that you have set without, not spending your whole budget. So we have it's a big issue with the junk where this guy has a $200 a day budget, but he might not spend $200 in a day because Google's doing its best auto bidding using the smart bidding algorithm for the target CPA to try and get those leads at a target CPA that he has set close to that. So by doing that, you're telling Google, all right, you can spend only a little bit to get within my range here of my CPA. So that can constrain your budget. So that's something to keep in mind, guys, that you might not always hit your daily budget, and that's okay as long as you're getting the volume you need and the target CPA that you need the leads to come in at cost wise. Then we're good, smooth sailing. Just worry about closing the leads into junk deals. All right, so if we go into the actual keywords here, go into search keywords, you'll see everything we're going after is an exact and phrase match. Difference being exact match is just closer to exact what the keyword means, right? So junk removal near me, you're not going to get much variation of that. So if someone searches junk removal near me, and then maybe a zip code, you might show for that, depending. Exact match kind of loosened up over the last 6 months, but phrase match is a little bit more free, like pick up junk there could be extra words added on to the back of that, right? So that's kind of how the different match types work. Now, if you want a full in-depth tutorial on Google Ads match types, keyword match types, then go to our channel, ClicksGeek, and I have literally 15 or 25 videos on how the match types work, how we use them, all that stuff. You can get a better knowledge on how to use them. So here's the keywords though, and this is what we're going after. If we sort by conversion here, you'll see all the keywords that are driving leads. So junk removal service, pick up junk removal exact match. That's probably the best keyword you can possibly get in this space. Junk removal pile up. I don't know what that is. That's probably a geolocation, I would think, a town or something like that. Federal Way. Yeah, these are all geo ones. Junk removal near me exact match. That's great. That's a great keyword, guys. Doesn't get much better than that. Junk rubbish removal. Get rid of my junk. Cheap junk removal. A lot of guys don't like the cheap keywords, and that's fine. We have a lot of clients who just don't even want them, so we don't bother with adding them into the campaigns, but some people want them, so this is one of those guys. Cost of junk removal service comes in a little high, but it's a balancing act. So you got the lower CPAs that will drive down the higher ones, assuming you don't pause those. But yeah, so all really basic stuff, guys, and a lot of geo stuff. So it's really important when you're building these campaigns for yourself that you list all of the cities you're in ad groups. Every city that you want to advertise in, you should have an ad group for with specific geo keywords and ads, talking about that ad, that location in your ad copy, all that kind of stuff. And obviously, going to a landing page and not just a home website, because that's never going to work with Google Ads unless you have like an amazing website, which even then we usually don't do that. We always send to a landing page because we want to kind of box in this traffic. We know they're here because they want junk removed. So we already know that. They clicked our ad, so we know that what we're saying is appealing to them. Now comes the conversion aspect of Google Ads, where we need to just put them in a box on the landing page and give them only 3 options, right? You can call, you can submit a form, or you can leave. That's it. We want to minimize just those 3 options and distill it down to that. And I highly recommend that you guys do that as well. It's how you get those higher conversion rates. Like I think this guy was, what did we say in the beginning? 40% conversion rate, which is outrageous. So that's how you get these kinds of insane conversion rates. So yeah, local junk haulers. These are all keywords, guys. Feel free to take them for yourself. They work. Again, remember, it's all about the landing page and the message match. Google Ads is easy, right? Anybody can do this. They can. It's just the knowledge of rolling these campaigns out, the landing page, which is where the real magic happens. It turns all of this traffic into actual phone calls and contact forms, as I've just shown you in the conversion section of this video. So it's just putting it all together. But you can do this. It's just going to take some time. So keep that in mind. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Again, if you want this campaign for your junk removal business, fill out that application link in the description and we'll get rocking and rolling.